Hello guys, my name's Sam Smart and I'm going to make a quick video just to give you all a little bit of advice about purchasing your first ever surfboard. And this is for people that have had surf lessons, done a surf course and basically got the green light to become a self-sufficient surfer and making that transition from having some coaching to getting out there and surfing by yourselves, predominantly on the white water, just getting on the phone, getting to grips with learning to surf, i.e. catching waves, standing up, turning the board, speeding up, slowing down, stalling, and just getting a basic grasp of entry-level surfing. I will be making another video teaching you how to take that level to the next level, the transition from white water to green water. So listen out for that video, because I know a lot of people do struggle with that. We get a lot of people come through the school who really struggle with that. Hey Sam, how do I go from white water to green waves? I will give you a nice little itinerary on how to do that. But this video is basically about getting you buying your first board, getting it right the very first time. I see so many people that I've taught to surf do well in the lessons, got them on the right equipment, and then for some reason they've gone out and bought a board that is too small for them. It happens a lot and it's detrimental to their progression, and the board ends up in a garage and they just give up surfing basically, which is a shame. The two key things you've got to have to progress your surfing is the right environment, the right waves. You don't want to be on waves that are too small, you don't want to be on waves that are too big, and the right equipment. You don't want a board that's too small or too wobbly or too thin. All right, so I'll just give you a couple of pointers now on the board you should be buying whilst learning to surf. Like I said, nailing that entry level, those foundations of getting to your feet consistently and building up consistency. Okay, lots of things factor into this. Obviously your age, your size, the experience you've already had, where you're located, how often you're going to get into the sea. That's going to play a big part, because if you're only getting in the sea a few times a month, you're going to want something that's even bigger. If you're in a place where the waves are very, very small, you're going to want something bigger, to enable you to have fun and get speed up on tiny waves. To get good at surfing, or to get the basics down, the blueprints are big boards and small waves. So we'll start with the kids. We teach our kids to surf on 7-foot soft tops, right? Safety, nice and wide, nice and thick. The width is going to give the board stability. The thickness is the flotation, and it's the length of the board that's going to help them catch waves. And 7 foot is plenty for kids that we teach from, let's say, 8 years old up to like early teens even. What you get sometimes is teenagers who grow up super fast and get tall, have these growth spurts and get up to like, the late 5 foot with long legs. You know what it's like. And with them, we'll put them on an 8-foot soft top. And there's nothing wrong with going a bit longer, a bit of a longer board, for the younger kids. You want to make sure for them or for you, it's too easy. Everything's easier. You mustn't let people trick you when buying a board and they say, persevere with this and you'll get it. It's got to be right for you now. It's got to be able to float you. I've had people come into the surf school and say, oh, I'm not going to learn to surf. I can't stand up. I can't surf. And I said, well, we teach people to surf. And they say, no. And I say, have you ever been on a boat before? And they say, yes. And I said, did you stand up on the boat? And they say, yes. I said, well, you were surfing. You were just on a massive board. If that's what it takes, if you need a big board to get people standing up, that's what it takes. It can be done. So just remember that. It's worth going. Just go a little bit bigger, especially when you are at that entry level. All you're doing is catching white waves and standing up and going due south, basically. But if you can catch the wave and get the feeling of moving on a platform and get to your feet and ride the wave in, you just want to get comfortable with that. You can always change a board later on as you progress. But for the 7-foot soft top, that's for the kids. Age-wise, it depends on the size, really. If you've got little kids there who are like from the age of 8 up to early teens and generally small, 7 foot's good. All right, you get some people that are natural. You get some like really athletic children. You get some girls who are very flexible, lightweight, do gymnastics and stuff. 7 foot is going to be ideal, should be ideal for these sort of people. When you get to more of a middle-sized, middleweight like me, I'm about 5'10", 5'11", and 88 kilos. I'd probably learn to surf on at least an 8 foot. I wouldn't, no way, go on a 7. I wouldn't learn to surf on 7. To be honest with you, being up around the late 80s kilos, I'd probably buy myself a 9 foot if I was learning to surf. Just really floaty, really easy, just stand there and cruise and get to grips with it really easy. But if you're about 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", weighing in at around 75, 80 kilos, a little bit above maybe, 8 foot will do you. If you're quite athletic anyway, an 8 foot soft top will do you. But do make sure you're getting an 8 foot soft top that's got a wide tail and plenty of thickness. You want it to be too easy. Can't stress that enough. All right, and that's an 8 foot. We use the Visions. It's really durable. We use them at school. They get hired out, they get bashed around, and they last for years. So we've been really happy with these. Now for the bigger guys, if you're 90 kilos plus, or just heavy, go for a 9 foot, at least 9 foot soft top. Buy yourself a 9 foot soft top. Anyone can surf them, and you can just really come to terms with all the basics of surfing, catching waves, standing up, riding the waves all the way to the beach, shimmying up the board to speed it up, shimmying back to slow it down, understanding weight distribution. Start getting weight on the back foot and start getting some turns in. All right, but go for the soft tops, stay in the shallows, and don't think you're going to get better just by paddling out the back and annoying everybody out there in the lineup. You won't have the surf etiquette, you won't have the experience. It doesn't work like that. Stay in the shallows, stay on the phone, get everything down solid. There's a lot to work on in the whitewater. Angle takeoffs, turning sideways, speeding up, slowing down. You've got a lot of practice to do before you get out the back. So for now, safe surfing. Safety is the priority, enjoyment is the second priority, and progression really is the last priority. Safety first, have fun second, and then you progress. That's how it works. You've got to do it in that order. What a lot of people do is they flip that over and they say, I just want to get good. That's the main thing I want to do. I just want to get good at surfing. Don't really care if I enjoy it, I just want to get good. And then finally safety goes out the window. That's why you get a lot of people getting into trouble. If you can flip that over and just say, look, I'm just going to be safe, just going to enjoy myself, and then progression will follow. All right, so yeah, hopefully that will help a few of you, save you some money in the long run, and get you progressing safely and happily, because those are the keys. Remember, the best surfer is the one having the most fun. In my next video, I will do something on showing you the yellow brick road to success, going from white water to green water, so stay tuned for that. So give us a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll put some more content out there this winter. The surf school's been really quiet now. This time of year, it's been a slow summer, so we're just looking to rebuild for next year. I know there's a lot going on in the world, so keep surfing. It's what keeps us sane, what keeps us well. We surf all year round, and we also coach all year round. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and thank you for watching.